continuing with the ARR, A Realm Reborn's New Game Plus, which is, we're just going through the main scenario quest line for all the story. So you're not going to get all the other stuff that might slow you down if you're watching for the story. So, let us continue. I'm excited. It's slow going because even though they redid and they streamlined ARR a lot, still a lot of running around and a lot of reading. So I hope my voice acting, as bad as it is entertaining to you guys. So let us get into the game, if I can get into the freaking game. There's always a queue these days. So, I look forward to this every week. I do. Especially now that I guess this game is getting a lot of exposure and stuff due to all the WoW issues. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, I know it's a little bit early, but we are here. And I'm pretty sure this is where we left off. So let's get into New Game Plus here. Resume. Jin, yes, no throwing tables though. No throwing tables. Where are we going? We need to speak with Mitani at West Shore Pier. Oh. No, there are no cats here. Well, there are cat girls. Actually, there are cat girls. And cat boys. Lancers Guild. We gotta go Lancers Guild. Let's see what we got. One of these days, I'm gonna level my bard and I can play music for you guys. Let's see. Lancers Guild. I'm trying to get it leveled. I'm level 46 already. I think I picked it up a week ago. Alright. The fairy doctor at the base of this hill, will carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Alright. Once you're ashore, head due east, and you should find the Hawthorne hut without much trouble. Alrighty then. Wait, I don't even need to do this. I can just go right there. There we go. I hope we get to some of the exciting story-related stuff today. It's not like SimCity. Although if you're doing the housing stuff, it is a little bit like The Sims. I have to say. In here? No, not underneath. Not underneath. Go. God dang it. Alright, get off your mount. There. Hey, BB10. We just got sent over to the East Shroud, so you didn't really miss anything. I started a teeny bit early, just because I was sitting around. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna start this. Indeed, I am Emmeline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more? You'd do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Hey, Kaseya. Oh. That just went under my legs. I felt a tail. Alright. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They are peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, let me just tell you. They're... Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, I might have more luck with them. The Sylphs? Yes, Father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Teehee. Teehee. Alright. I go talk to these people. The sylphs? Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers. That's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our masks, the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Did Jin run away? He just throws tables and leaves. He flips tables and then he's out of here. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. What? They're breatharians? Seriously? And if you guys don't know what a breatharian is, go look up. There's some videos on it. I'm just saying. Alright. Oh, is it? I do have a purchase I'm putting together, but I haven't quite gotten to the point where I'm gonna pull the trigger on it yet. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of our forest runs. Alright. Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along, Drat. What was it again? My wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. You don't watch the store anymore? I really don't watch it that much anymore either. I don't know. There's just too much garbage getting released these days. Alright. Are we going to get to these sylph quests already? A peace offering for the sylphs? Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past your front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow, with some kind of amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. Oh, boy. You just wait to be gifted. What do you mean, no drink? I am not drinking booze. I am drinking coffee today. I told you, I cannot, at least ARR, I cannot stream this game and do all this reading when I'm half in the bag. It's just not going to happen. It would be all mush mouth. You guys wouldn't understand it. Much to Gabby's disappointment, I'm sure. Alright, amber syrup. Here we go. Oh boy. Did I kill that guy's thing? I think I killed his monster. I just jumped on it. I love the fact that I can just jump on shit and just, like, obliterate it. Oh well. It's not gonna be that way forever. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Milkroot? But of course. Those sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milk root will have the sylphs calling you friend and sister the moment they lay eyes on it. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. Taking the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the morbol that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full-flower mead with your name on it if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. Well, dang! I'm coming back! That name does have that flagon does have my name all over it. And before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Ameline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. It's good to see your knowledge of sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Ala, seek out a young sylph by the name of Kumuxio. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion, and has the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of the malodorous root the sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the elder Seedseer herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of my mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Let us hope! Now let's go check out these sylphs. They sound kind of like they sound kind of like fairy pixie-ish, but let's go check them out. Here we go. Oh yes, oh yes. Walking One is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking One should go home and leave this one be. Oh yeah, they talk like that. I think I gotta dance. There we go. This one would welcome walking ones who moves like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Yes, this is gonna be fun. Walking one would bring gift to this one? Walking one is most kind. Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks, gives many, many thanks. Oh, they love that milk root. Walking One carries message for Elder One? This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking One should not worry. Hey, it's our friends. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Aye, we come to pay our respects to your elder, and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking One became a dancing one and brought milk root, but Walking One tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder One is busy. Walking One should go home. Go home, you say? But the sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Rislin here is an oath of peace penned by the elder Seedseer herself. Still, you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking Ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Rizlin's jig insufficiently jiggy? Really? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Oh. Time to deal with the sylphs. Say, Rizlin, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the sylph's traditional greeting, but you greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow! Ow! There goes those bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Oh, fuck's sake, Ida! Just tell me to go dance for him. Ugh. Ooh, Walking One knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. No, I'm not being chewed by Chewy. This one is Weaving Cloths. Walking One would know more. This one does not trust Walking Ones who do not show respect. Oh boy. Walking One would be friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned of the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. Fine, fine. The last one. What does Walking One want with this one? Elder One warned this one not to get too friendly with Walking Ones. Oh boy. Ah, Walking One is a friend to these ones. Friendly with like gracious Elder One of the forest. Or Forest City. Knows knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. Alright, I'm getting really tired of these Walking Ones and these ones and that ones and everyone's. Rizlin, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from my cursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Ugh. Alright. Rizlin, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hero Emidia. Of the Gridanians who reside here, she is most like to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. Alrighty then. Oh, I completed a fate! Fate completed. I didn't get anything for it. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solace are so sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from realms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Ziz Gorlins and Gall Gnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, Perhaps you could gather 3 brownie brushes as well. They play an important role in sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forests, they are not easy to come by. But, oh god. When you are done with the deed, seek out Kamuxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Alright. Alright, now we get to kill some stuff. You know what? I'm just gonna do this as my bard, since I've been playing my bard a lot lately. Let's see, what else I got here? Oh, just one? Alright, fine. Yes, it's the spoony barb. You know what? I'm so excited. I have this outfit set up. Oh, man, I can't show it for you. Alright, I'm gonna show it to you guys when we're done. We're out of here and we're in the city, but like I have an outfit put together that when I get to that level I'm putting it on. It is just great. It's a spoony bard outfit and I love it. I'm so excited. And yes, about 50% of my gaming of this is playing dress up with like my character. It's like playing with dolls. Brownie bush. That. It's funny, I talk about the characters, like the jobs as if they're different characters, but they're not. But I'm so used to that when I was from WoW that you roll a character and they be a specific class and that's it. It's so nice that you don't have to worry about that in this game. Oh crap. 45. Oh yeah, these guys are low level though. Dancing One is still here. Dancing One can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Well, how about some of this brownie brush? Dancing One brings brownie brushes for this one? This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing One kills bitey buzzy one? This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing One is kind, too kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abode, but few are friendly like Dancing One. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust Dancing One after all. This one asked Dancing One for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But Dancing One is not like other walking ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from the Empire. Oh great, it's the Empire again. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of Dancing One to help this one no more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and walking ones, yes? Dancing One must speak to these ones here and walking ones in Hut House and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something. But this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. I don't... It's like trying to parse the way they talk is just... It's tongue tie. It's tying my tongue. Tying my tongue. Okay. And I'm already a mush mouth. This is even worse. Strange steel walking ones. Yes, this one has seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure? This one likes treasure. Okay. And it's not the Garlic Empire! Damn it! Shush, shush, this one says. Steel walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. Oh man, why are they all the way out here? Oh, they're at the Hawthorne Hut? What's this? Men clad in strange armor. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. Uh-oh. So the guys in clear Garlean garb attire, and you thought they were adventurers? Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Frickin' Empire. Always getting their nose in shit. Actually, they don't get their nose in shit. They just drop in here like, okay, this is ours now. This is ours now. You are now subjugated. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes and go walking deep, deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one marks mark right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes? Alright, time to kill some Garleans. Resistance is futile. Especially when it comes to Gaius, I'm just saying. Alright. Uh-oh. I actually gotta do some stuff here. I can't just jump on them. Oh no, they're coming in out of the woodwork. Actually, this isn't that hard. They're only 21s. Dancing One is back. This one breathed a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something? Oh, I did find something. The quartermaster's log. Dancing One found paper inside a box. This is a message from Empire? This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from the home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know to find them? Is there sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Stooping ones selling secrets to steel walking ones? This one fears for this one's home. But Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friend to these ones. Whew. I gotta take a sip of this coffee. Helpful One arrives at a good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside Little Salis alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Claxio. Yeah, sipping one is tired. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. Alright. My tongue is tired from reading their dialogue. What? Walking One wants this one to return to Little Salis? Don't make this one laugh. This one is wary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on walking ones for everything. No better than those ones that summoned a primal one. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this a likely place to build a home, but then meddling ones arrived. Forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling one is forbidden from following this one. Away with meddling one. Alright, I don't know what she just said. Something about a meddling one. And she doesn't want to live with the little Salus anymore. Oy. What? Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest? But this one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful one must hurry and find Claxio. Helpful one should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful one to Claxio. But hurry before touched ones take Claxio away. Alright. Oy. There we go. Oh, thorny brush. A jumpin' jigga. Oh, it's a marble. Oh, here we go. We got a, oh, I should probably pull out, Renoa. Isn't she so pretty? She's so pretty. She's my little angel. Okay. Meddling one is back. This one told meddling one to be gone. Tell Camuxio that this one will never go back. Never. Touched ones? Touched ones should go away, too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Rizlin. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Amalja, tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. I'll not answer to words, only steel. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Here we go. What? Who's this? Oh, that one there. Uh-oh, we got the Warble now? Shit. Why don't we have even more sylphs? Shit. Maybe I should have done this on the Dragoon. Oh no. Who's healing me? Alright, fine. Oh, they're gonna kill the Morble. Alright. They called him a stinky one. Oh boy. Duty complete. This one is safe? This one was so scared. Claxio! This one has been worried. So very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Camuxio. And meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Camuxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Salis. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Salis were changing, becoming friendly with the other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like Touched ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Salis to be with Camuxio and friendly ones. Aw, we're friends now. Well, that should see to it. What say we return to Little Salis as well? I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. I could too. Alright. I have a feeling we're going to be dealing with some Garleans here soon. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful one is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful one is a hero to these ones. Helpful one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful one to see Elder one. But Elder one is... Uh-oh. What happened to the Elder one? This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscaran. Buscaran may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscaran, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscaran for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One. Please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help, and please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Uh-oh. Gotta go to the Adder's Nest. I know, it's sad! Where is the Elder One? We gotta save him. Hey, somebody's playing music. Hold on a second. Let's see what they're playing. I have no idea. But it's kind of cool because you play and then people just kind of sit around and listen. That's kind of nice. Alright. I'm gonna do that one day. I'm gonna do it. I swear. Ugh. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their elder's gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Gia Molkul at Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the Wood Whalers are needed in the search effort. Some of these names, I swear. Some of these names. Well, at least my archer's getting experience for killing some stuff. Alright. Oh, right here. A message from Commander Helwa. Is that how we say it? I think it is. You say? The Sylph Elder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Alrighty then. Time to talk to Buskaran. You know what I just thought about? We haven't seen that shadowy figure in a while. He kind of just showed up and now he's gone. I bet you he's hiding in the shadows somewhere. He might even be watching us right now. Oh, thank God. I need a drink. Ugh. This is my type of place. I like the jazzy music too. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... Not here to fill your belly, then. Hunger for news it is. Aye, there's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell the two of them apart. If you have the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across the sylph elder yourself. Oh. Okay. No word on the Sylph Elder yet, and I'm sure it's only a matter of time in the meantime. How about doing a favor for old Buskaran in return? Right, then. Let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish, but as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my foot down. Mead-soaked Midlander. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes in your face? Oh no. Ugh. Nofika's teats, that's cold. What do you mean, no fightin'? This dusk-white scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin. For now. Damn rapscallions. Or ruffians. Damn ruffians. He wouldn't be a rapscallion. He's not a pirate. Nicely done, Rislin. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a Duskwhite Ellison. Hey, I'm a Duskwhite Ellison. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwhites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disciplined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a Kirkiran friend of mine, you see, name of Teddaroon, a good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my druthers for a spell after that. Got to thinking about striking out on his own, he did, and not long after cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lenosha. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his, this scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left, so I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine. Might be a friend of mine can. A Rogadin fellow named Bainsing? You can find him at Hawker's Alley in Limsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. Oh boy. Alright, time to Limsa. This is part of the game where it's just like, it does feel very slow. It gets better. I swear to you. But also this is world building and stuff, and we're meeting characters and stuff that we will actually see later on. So, oh yeah, here we go. Let's see what type of folk we if there's anybody interesting here today. Let's see. I don't know. Doesn't seem that crazy today. Sometimes you have like Shakespeare in the Park going on. Literally, there will be like groups of role players like doing plays and stuff. It's crazy. Of course, I'm not the one who always comes across it. It's usually like Cassie. Some interesting glamours, but yeah, nothing really interesting today. This is Rogadin, though. Not Rogadin. What is this guy? I can't remember. It's the cat boy. Well, they're more than just cat boy. The furry boys. They're really furry. Alright, let's get this. It is fun. Hrothgar. Alright, so that's Hawker Valley. Alright. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. I keep hearing. What worked at the Druthers? Aye, you speak of Tetaroon. Related to that Kyokuroon bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put in together and were making good coin. But old Tetaroon up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You're better off asking Kyokuroon himself. He can be tight-of-lipped, though. I warn ya. Best to take this chicken egg with ya. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. It's like him to send a venturer along. Too shy to come his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. Alrighty then. Oh, there's Kyokuroon. I think, if I say his name right. Customer be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom? Kyokuroon, busy with business. Too busy for blather. Chicken egg? Kyokuroon, love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tetaroon? Tetaroon no here no more. Tetaroon leave Limsa. Tetaroon go look for sparklies. Ooh, I like sparklies. Now working at Trading Post. Good Trading Post. Forget where Trading Post is. Weinberg no Tetaroon. Weinberg no Trading Post. Weinberg at Ferry Docks. You go to Ferry Docks. Kyokuroon forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kyokuroon. Alrighty then. So, a wild goose chase, you say? Alright. Fisherman's Hill. Tetaroon? Aye, I've seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north, by way of the ferry to Alport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start asking Aldfeet. He's an old hand what knows a great deal about a great many things. Oh boy. Where am I in this quest? Never forget. Oh boy. Yeah, I think in about 45 minutes we'll finally get a dungeon. Totorak. Alright. Yeah, we'll get a dungeon. Don't worry. And I already have the, I already have a tank ready to go for me. You might need some paying back later though. Tetaroon. Aye, I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Kikiern. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake. Memoron's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Oi! I gotta go over there? Where is this? Ferry Docks, Oakwood. Why is there no... Oh. Over there. Flying. Flying around on my chandelier. This is my favorite of the ARR Beast Tribe mounts. I like it. The little bombs. They're pretty cool. I do have to say, some of the scenery in this game is pretty sweet. Yeah, the Beast Tribes. The Ixal. This thing? No, I don't know if it's alive. Well, these bombs, they laugh when you summon them. But this is, yeah, the Sylphs, Kobolds, they're all the Beast Tribes. Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom. Bring something for Tetaroon? Tetaroon, forget this. Forget it, druthers. Tetaroon swore would never forget earring, but never forgot. Tetaroon thank. Tetaroon thank. Good Buskaroon doing good? Good Buskaroon. Good to Tetaroon. Tetaroon miss good Buskaroon. Okay. We need to talk to normal people again. Good Buskaroon help Tetaroon. Tetaroon dead with good Buskaroon. Must give thankies. Many, many thankies. Tetaroon make Kikiern fire water for Buskaroon. Buskaroon love fire water. You help Tetaroon make fire water? Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need curl pup whiskers. Need 3 good curl pup whiskers. Alright. Boy. Yes, I'm tired of talkies like this. Just give me some regular dialogue and not Urianger. Not Urianger dialogue, because that's not regular. Oh no. Where are you going? Dang it. Alright, here we go. Where's another curl pup? Of course, when I hit my cooldown, they're never around. Oh, just you wait. When I try to struggle through his shit, it's gonna make the flying or winged ones, all that shit, like nothing. Once we really get into his dialogue. The Sylph stuff is nothing compared to that. Come on, I need a pup. And why am I in battle? Oh, here we go. Finally. Alright. Freaking beetle. Micro brewing is the name of the quest. Tenderoon make fire water for Buscaroon. You bring thingies Tenderoon need. Well, you bought all thingies. Or brought all thingies. Tenderoon make fire water now. Make good fire water for good Buscaroon. Tenderoon start making fire water now. Good fire water take time. More good. You come back later. He does speaketh in tiring ways. Very much so. Tenderoon make fire water. Good fire water. You take to Buscaroon. Good fire water for good Buscaroon. Tell Buscaroon no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Tenderoon hopes Buscaroon happy. Tenderoon gives Buscaroon thankies. Many thankies. You tell Buscaroon. Tenderoon make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many sparklies. All thanks to good Buscaroon. Alright, back to Quarry Mill. That's why the heck it's all the way out here. Alright. You've returned. Thank you for seeing Tenderoon's belongings to him. What's this? For me? Peak-Yarn Firewater? So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old... bloody hells. Who's cutting onions back here? Or back there? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. Let's say you come back then, friend. We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but not near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here, a place we've never known a sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like the missing sylph elders among them. Here, I've marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Let's see. Oh, I just gotta investigate these areas. This is so much easier now that I can fly. So much easier. Oh, nothing. That too. Uh-oh. Oof. That was a cohort Aquarius. You know what that means. It's the Garleans. The Garleans. Ugh. them. Back to Buscaroon. Hoy. So, was there aught to be found in the wood? What did you come to? Garleans? In this part of the Twelves Wood? First Sylphs, and now Garleans. And all in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the Sylphs? Tracking them or giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whaler's spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody hells could they... Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand and when the Whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor. Uh-oh. Oh, we got a traitor in the midst. I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone as was aiding the Garleans. Well, I think I may have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hand on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think that nothing of it, but this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest, and I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Rislin. And if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to that. Why can't I do my, my fist pump thing? She should have done that. Oh well. You'll understand later. Where is this guy? Can you not say I'm on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the Whalers, take it to the barracks. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I'm bloodthirsty. This guy's going down. I'm taking care of him. Not long now, To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. 'Tis little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the Whalers paid men their worth. You? What did you... How long have you... Help! 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 Please, come quick, my friends. It is I, Laurentius. I am under attack. Uh-oh. Well, he's eating garlic coin. How? How did you... You just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Uh-oh. Don't you peg this on me, you little shit. Where'd he go? Gotta take care of some business here. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough, I say. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The Whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes, and took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger, too. Though you do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who is cornered. Garleans. I brought the Ellison bitch. What? He called me a bitch. That's it. He's dying. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of guilt to fund such an endeavor, such as the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will with Gridania. Uh-oh. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, did ya? Spit. You there, Ellison. You stand here at old Busk's wish, no? Then you don't stand alone. Garlic mold? No, you did not. You did not read it as garlic mold. Legless Laurentius. Somebody's healing. Who's healing? This dude? I don't know. I need more abilities. I don't have very much at this level. Oi. Oh, got the bastard. Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest? And with bandits and poachers at your side. They are your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? Ah, but I know the answer only too well. Buscaron. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There is something I would like you to tell Buscaron. Tell him Laurentius the Fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Is he really gonna go back? Or are the Garleans gonna get him? He's like on his way there and he takes an arrow to the knee. Ugh. Alright. I have a feeling I'm going to the Waking Sand soon. I just feel it. Aye, Laurentius confessed to his crimes. I just had word from the twin adder. Seems he marched straight to the nest and gave himself up. The lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, that it was hopeless. There are a few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow he'd failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. Eh? He asked you to thank me, did he? And there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the adder's nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Rislin. The Sylph Elder has been found. Yes? Let's go. Tell me more. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing grain friend. His name is Phrixio, and he is the eldest among the sylphs of Little Salus. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small, leafy, green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. There's an abandoned dungeon called the 1,000 Maws of Totorak here in the South Shroud. It was by the entrance to the place that Phrixio was seen, and not long ago, neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking Ones, please, help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Phrixio, poor Phrixio. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong, nice and slow. Elder One went into Totorak, but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the 7 hells was he thinking entering that bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial Ones were chasing Elder One. Please, Walking Ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One now. Ugh! The fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Phrixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Ida, make haste to the adder's nest and request assistance. Understood. Rislin, go to the 1,000 Maws of Totorak and see that Phrixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and sylph rests upon your success. Hey, Glenn. We're just about ready to get into a dungeon. And then my throat can actually rest for about 20 minutes. There's a lot of reading. A lot. This is almost like visual novel, like reading, amount of reading. Alright, so it's here. I'm gonna have to go get my tank in a second. I may have to go AFK for like 30 seconds while I call my tank. By order of the Elder Seatseer, the dungeon known as the 1,000 Maws of Totorak has been placed under control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside? And you were sure of this? How in the 7 hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a pure blind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. Okay, finally. Let me go get my thing. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna ninja. I'm ninja inviting. I'm ninja inviting Cassie's mom if she wants to come with too. Oh. All right. I'm gonna find the right one here. Yeah, you could have gone with me. Oh well. I hope they do the data center. What do you call it? Travel, so that I can play with you and Gabby. So. All right, I gotta find the dungeon here. 1,000 Maws of Totorak. Here we go. We actually got a full free company group doing this.
Now I don't have to worry about rushing.
No, you don't. You can take your time. I know you do. In our free company, too. I really actually... The dungeons do really get a lot more, exciting, towards the end of the expansion. Not the expansion, but, towards the actual expansions. Some really good dungeons. I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of new sprouts, new players, because of the... I don't know if you guys heard, there was an IGN article that was just released that basically put, for 2021, Final Fantasy XIV as the best MMO RPG, and knocking WoW out of the #1 spot, and that's gonna get people interested in the game, I think. It did, and I mean, that's big news. Gabby! Yes, I'm running a dungeon. On my bard. You know what? I have heard that. I have heard it. But the problem is you have these people who refuse to accept that Final Fantasy has been more popular than WoW. So, oh, that's fine. I just did this dungeon earlier today too. We were just doing a random leveling, and I got this one. There are a lot of WoW refugees, I have to say. It just makes me sad. I do have a lot of friends still, a couple friends that play WoW still, who I think they would really enjoy this game, but they just, for whatever reason, they just can't divorce themselves from the game. It's really, having come from it, well, we've been playing this game for over 2 years now. Having come from it, it really was like an abusive relationship. You don't realize how unhappy you were playing it until you were out. And you're like, oh my god, this is so much better. Okay. You know, I loved WoW at once upon a time. I played it since December of the year that it was released. I didn't play it when it was absolutely released. The husband started it before me, and then he's like, come join me, and I did. And for many years, it was a great game. It was. I loved it. But then, I don't know, the route they went with the esports and, you know, everything getting more hardcore, and as I get older, I've become much more casual. It just wasn't a game for me anymore. I mean, we actually got, I think, the 10-year anniversary, they sent out statues. They sent out statues to players who had been subbed for 10 years non-stop. And both of us got statues. And we actually sold one of them on eBay for like $800, and it helped pay for, we were going to Puerto Rico for the husband's work. He was some type of work trip, and he won an award, and it helped pay for some of that. We're like, oh, we have spending money now. So it did. But, and you know, it was things like that that probably kept me from leaving, because they're like, oh, you know, it's been so long, and the whole sunk cost fallacy and all that stuff. But at a certain point, you gotta let go. I'm like half paying attention. I really, this is going pretty fast. Oh yeah. Actually, my husband, Noram here, had the Spectral Tiger from the card game. We actually spent hundreds of dollars buying boxes of the cards because we're collecting the sets, and he had a Spectral Tiger, and that one was like the card where it was like $500 they were selling on eBay for like $500, and well, he doesn't play anymore. I don't think if we ever got the turtle mount. I don't think we did. But we actually bought like cases. We would buy cases of the cards. And then we'd have like the extras we'd just sell on eBay. Blizzard nerfs fun. Seriously. Anything that was fun, they found a way to nerf it. Oh god, I hate this is the long hallway. It's like the never-ending hallway. Ugh. Oh, was it? I never did play Ragnarok Online. Yes, they used to... Yeah, twinking in MMOs is basically where you play a low-level, like, class, but you have, like... You're able to get gear on them that, like the best gear or enchants and stuff, higher level enchants. So where you blow up everybody at level. And... yeah, they ruined that. People used to just twink and then sit in the low level battlegrounds and just play there instead of playing max level. That was a big deal, like, once upon a time. Yeah, it was very different from Endgame. You know, and that's the thing, and I think it's called like emergent gameplay, where it's like the type of thing that players do and discover and things that gameplay that the developers did not originally intend. And that's what's great about MMOs, is that type of gameplay, and it sucks when the developers nerf it. When they're like, well, we don't want you to do that, so we're gonna ruin it for you. And we're still not there. There's still more of this tunnel to go through. Except I heard with Shadowlands that they made the way they redid the leveling that you level so fast anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be the cutscene I think I'm gonna have to read, so...
Darkness. Elko Hidra Bublo Hans. Seastabon Rajadorn. Thagon Welrog. Tosan Opaiki.
Can you just speak English, buddy?
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. we meet at last.
Thank you. Thank you. He actually responded.
I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Uh-oh.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Oh boy. Okay. What are you guys dancing for? Oh boy. I think they weren't entertaining themselves. Alright, I'm gonna do limit break. At about 10%. Whew. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Acetix belt. No. I'll just pass. It's fine. Let's do this cutscene. Wait, no cutscene? Oh yeah, we do. Where did he go? The hell? Finally, fresh air! Sniff, sniff. Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of Little Salus. Uh-oh, echo. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where is that accursed icon hiding? Oh, Nero. No sign of our wizened friend? I'm afraid not, Lord, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I should strongly consider myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we'd captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, said Turian. Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion, I can fair taste it. But at this rate... No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility, if not we? And that alone you were right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright, that Lord Van Baelsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Okay, that was a little too dramatic. I don't think Nero laughs that way. Oh man, those walking ones did for Noxia. This one isn't certain of it. This one fears that other taken ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Noraxia. Do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Oh yeah, he would be very full of himself. And I do love Nero. I do. Does walking one feel unwell? This one would know. This one would know. What brings walking one to this place? Came to this one's rescue at Noraxia's bidding. Then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramu? Then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. Yeah, he's fairly crazy. Oh, I gotta report to Buscaron. Oh, he's right here. All right. Ah, you're back. Tell me, the Sylph Elder as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Phrixio didn't come to any harm. Ah, but there I go tempting fate. Run over to Little Salus and secure us peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlian and the Twin Adder both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lass, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in so doing. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of Kikir firewater. Say, friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Salus. This Azima rose oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridanian and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. I don't know why, but Buskron's dialogue is hard for me to get through. It just must be the way he's written, but oh well. Go on. There we go. I had an itch there. Alright. Oh, wait. I gotta go to the Shroud. Alright. A gift from Walking One Buskron. A gift for these ones. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buskron and Adventuring One are very kind, but know that this one is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Alright, where's the other quest? This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Ah, there you are, Risland. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds of during do. Well done. Ah, the Walking Ones who aided Noraxia. This one is grateful. Pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorak. Would that this one had not. In Totorak, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Phrixio, come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer. This one sees. So walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one well knows and respects Horned One Kana Isena. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect Wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. Uh-oh. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania, and so these one ask for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who were tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Kana Isena. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. That sylph elder's very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her in the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. I love their rapport. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this, and while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Well, that could have ended much worse. Please wait, Walking One Rizlan. This one has yet to give Walking One a token of this one's appreciation. When these ones summoned Lord Ramu, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these ones' trust. I think we have 3 now, right? I think we have 3. Just 3 more. And then we can go nuclear. Gasp! This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal this one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for Touched Ones. Alright, so now we gotta go spying, clearly. Time to spy on some, sylphs. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. Alright, well, time to get back to Gridania. We made a decent, let's see. Yeah, there's... this is gonna take us, like... It's gonna take us a little while to get through a red cabbage. to get through, AIR. But I'm telling you, it's all build up. And stuff that happens in this portion of the game will be referenced and come into play in the most recent expansions. Alright. Oh, hey! Alright. Ah, Captain Hollis, how went the meeting with the sylphs? A missive from the sylph's elder himself, if I may. So the sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. And so long as we leave the tempered ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seed Seer will be overjoyed to hear that the sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done our nation a great service, Captain Hollis. It will not be forgotten. The Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder Seed Seer to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the science of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia. Oh, here we go. Hello? Hello, Rizlin? Can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. Ida and Papalymo returned somewhat little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in person. Alrighty then. Off to the Waking Sands it is. Alright. Oh, yeah. So remember how I told you guys that I get a ton of freaking alpha stuffed toys from my retainers? Since the last time I streamed, I've gotten 3 alphas. Stuffed alphas for my retainer. Though surprisingly, I don't think Tay-Tay brought one of them back. I think it was the other guys. Tay-Tay likes bringing back garbage. He literally does. He'll bring me back like a fucking penny and be like, here, my lady, I brought this for you. I'm like, what? The hell are you bringing me that for? He is a cutie. Alpha is so cute. Fucking bring me back a used potato chip bag. Be like, here. Ugh. And then he'll bring me back like somebody's roof. Like he literally stole a roof. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, welcome back, Rizlin. Lady Minfilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. I know. I am given to understand that the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved. I fear resolved bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim, yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. They are many in one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I have been meaning to ask, but is Alice quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I, alas. Alice has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldessian report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed? Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. Okay. It is good to see you again, Rizlin. I do have to say, I liked Alphino a whole lot better in Heaven's Word. I do. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. He is a brat in ARR. With that, we can strike Ramu from the list. So who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the Whirl has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Y'shtola says. Unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, We cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long. You may depend on it. Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with Gridania. Garuda. Who is the primal of the Ixal who live near Gridania? Well, yes, that's what I meant. So many mounds to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practical solution. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? Aw. But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seedseers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Whew, I thought Orion J was going to start talking. I thought. I have to blow my nose here in a second. Is there something else, Rislin? Beg pardon? A man named La Brea, sporting a red mask and robed in black. 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Asians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Brea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think... Eek! Uh-oh, Tataru! Oh no! Tataru! Uh-oh. Ugh. A sylph? In Thanalan? At long last, this one finds walking one, Rislin. This one is most dependable of these ones. Is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Neuraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Neuraxia. Okay, we got a sylph now. We have a sylph. No! Ashians, not Asians. Well, kind of. Some of them say Asians. Whatever. Oh. Ah, Rislin. Pray do not concern yourself with my welfare. My current investigation has yielded some curious results, and at present I am pondering how best to proceed. Let's go talk to the others a little bit. See what they have to say. Clive, Shtola. As you have doubtless witnessed in your travels, the lands of Eorzea are gasping under the pall of a suffocating darkness. I must wonder if it is this darkness that invites danger, or disaster, or simply that disaster has left such gloom in its wake. One thing is for certain. Now is not the time to relax our vigilance. I thought we... Did I... Are these all the same? Look, Neuraxia, I realize that this makes no sense to you, but you must try to be more discreet. Years ago, a law was enacted in Ulda whereby... Please, just trust me and stay out of sight. Neuraxia and I both wear a mask. We're going to get along famously. I just know it. Walking ones from Ulda have not seen these ones before. This one knows. Still, must walking ones make such screaming sounds when seeing this one's face? This one cannot get a wink of rest. Poor Naraxia. If only Master Garland were with us. He was a brilliant man, full of life and purpose, kind and generous. He taught us everything we know about engineering. Though believe me, he could also be a very hard person to please. He would force us to completely rebuild devices if even a single flaw was discovered. I can only imagine what he'd say if he saw the tiny Bronco. People in masks cannot be trusted, but Biggs and I wear masks all the time when welding. Oh, let's see. Oh, God. Knowest thou the import of the broken staff within the Solar? It fell from the grasp of Archon Louisois, the man who, in his abiding love for all Eorzeans, shielded us against the storm of the calamity. The stars wheel across the heavens, and the skies brighten once more. The survivors gather and ignite a fiery dawn to burn away the glowering shroud. Ah, but Destiny, thou art beautiful. Okay, whatever the fuck you said, Irian J. Whatever the fuck you said. Alright, I know I didn't do this the first time I went through. Like, if you do talk to, like, what they say, the stuff they say actually changes, so. I know. I love Wedge. He's so cute. You know what? I totally ship him and Tataru, because he's totally got the hots for her anyways. Yes, Tataru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express, well, everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to know and to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, Rizlin, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ashian's presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Oh, I've completed part 2. All right, well, let's go on to part 3. All right. I am afraid there is no rest for the wary Rizlin. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Ashian known as Laha Brea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ashians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Halls of Flame in Ulda to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Rizlin. Alright, time to look into this Laha Brea fellow. Fucking Laha Brea. Ugh. Alright, where are we going? Don't worry, you guys are gonna get to know this guy. To get to know a little more about him. No, I don't see Jim. I'm surprised. I thought he would be around giving me shit today, but he's not, so. Oh, right here. Masked man? Ah, you are come on behalf of the science, of course. Yes, as we've already relayed to Lady Minfilia, there has been a sighting of this rogue near about eastern Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at High Bridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kikirn. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. The fellow's always starved for customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have the coin or the mind to spend it. Oh, yeah, he's probably busy with the family today, I'm guessing. Oh, I might need to make another coffee here soon. I might. I thought I was going to sleep in today, and I was up at 6:30. I just couldn't sleep any later. Ugh. Although Daisy did not keep me up all night last night. She was laying on me for a little bit, and then she ended up going up on the headboard, and then it stormed like crazy last night, and then she hid in the closet the rest of the night. Poor little girl. Welcome to High Bridge, adventurer. Whatever you seek, I, Hihibaru, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man? I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, mayhap you'll learn a thing or two, eh? Yeah, Daisy's not doing well at all. I don't know. It may not be long for her before I take her into the vet for the last time. Sadly. When the Order of Naldal began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims. But thanks to the nigh-endless beastmen raids, folks are too afraid to come within a mile of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good, though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant? The masked man? Bah! That'll take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know about him, go and ask the other merchants. Alright, I think I will. Ugh, getting a little congested here. I'd have to take my nose spray soon. Ugh. What? Oh, here he is. On the trail of a masked man. Aye, I've heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It's said he wears a black hooded robe, and looks right suspicious. And that's all about all I can say, little though it is. No, I'm not snorting alcohol. Actually, I'll be snorting steroids. No, but seriously, it's a steroid spray for my sinuses. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folks have been given Highbridge a wide berth because of all the Kikirn raids. None but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Alright. Aye, I've heard tell of the masked devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere about Thanalan too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Kikiran raids are so constant, so organized. We're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. No, I'm not gonna walk like you plebs. I did it already! Besides, nobody wants to see me walking around for hours. Oh boy. Oh yeah, did you guys see? Did you guys see? I got my Nutkin yesterday. I'm so excited. Isn't he cute? Aww. He is a cutie pie. Okay. Gabby called you guys plebs, okay? He did. I finally got some honest-to-God's information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own 2 eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over at Thal's Respite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man. Your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Kikiran appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So, what do you think? That's some sound reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well, worth all the lingering about you've been doing, wouldn't you say? Yes, I was in the middle of saying, oh man, all of these bags just have garbage in it, and then my Nutkin popped. I'm like, oh, I didn't mean what I said. I get good stuff. Oh man. But that's probably all the luck I'm going to get out of the Palace of the Dead for a while. Alright. There we go. Hostile presence. Well, I don't really think that was my masked man. Alright. Where am I going back? Oh, back here. Dang it, Nutkin! Always get in the way. Back so soon? Were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? Gasp. The scroll. It bears a prayer to Ralgal. Ralgar the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Ralgar is the guardian deity of Ala Mhigo, which is currently under Garlean rule. It's highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last guild that your assailant was Ala Mhigo. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead, and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? I don't think I will. The Ala Mhigo bandit you had a run-in with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. So it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head towards Little Ala Mhigo over in southern Thanalan. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is the favored destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Ul'dah. The heart of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in, and for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much a help she will be, but it just so happens I have a daughter who has, relocated to Little Ala Mhigo. Her name is Hihira, and it shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. While you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose this is it then. I had hoped that you would linger here a while, cull some fiends, spend some coin, what have you. But something tells me you're destined for greater things. Wherever it is you end up, I wish you the best. I kind of like that Hihibaru guy. He's alright. He's not bad. Let's see what we got here. We are on... Oh, on to Little Ala Mhigo. Yeah, I don't think we're getting to Hawk Manor today. That'll be next week. Yeah. Just a lot. And I don't even think we started the Titan quests. That quest line. Did they even prune any of that? I know that was one of the big complaints people had, was the Titan quest line. Oh god, I can never find my way out of this place. Boy. Just fly up. I can't fly up. Ugh! This way. Oh my god, I cannot find it. Where is... Wait, they're actually in there. Oh my god, I gotta get back in. I hate coming into Little Ala Mhigo. It's such a pain in the butt. There we go. Why yes, Hihibaru is my father. He said what? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that... Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with family matters. But I am grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man? I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others here may have seen something. I would recommend you speak to Gundobald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. Yes, it is terrible. I hate flying in Little Ala Mhigo. Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? Why should we help you, pray? We struggle enough without having to answer the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna take some work. Now what? T for 3. Well met, adventurer. I'm Giselbert, head of security here in Little Ala Mhigo. I heard tell that you had business with Gundobald. Knowing the bristly old bear, I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves, not even my men, and I can get so much as a word of thanks out of them despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man where I can. You seem a decent sort. If you tell me what's brought you here, might be as I can lend a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar. But I have men on lookout for a Malja to the south of here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they are like to have seen it. I had a mind to take them each a cup of sweet Thanalan tea so as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. Alright. Who the hells are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. Well, ain't you considerate? Why, thanks, friend. What's that? A masked villain? Hiding among the refugees like as not. Me compatriots as live here go about as though they're dead on their feet. It is near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. Alright. I don't know if these, if La Habrea is... I don't even remember. Really, I don't even remember this part of the story. You there. Are you an Amalja? No? Then carry on. No, I'm not an Amalja. I don't even fucking look like one. Ah, this sophisticated aroma. It has been forever since I had a drop of sweet Thanalan. I'm going to enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know, don't care. Unless he got dark scaly skin, stands 10 fulms tall, and has the face of a lizard, then I don't give a mummer's fart. Boy. Shoo! Don't bother me. If the Malja overrun us, I'm blaming you. For me? You shouldn't have. Sorry? A suspicious masked man? As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting that description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out whether it was a man or not, what with the mask and the robe. But assuming it was a he was talking with some Ala Mhigans. I assumed he was one of them. I think he did dislike running everywhere. Fairly certain he would. Ah, you're back. So, did my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. If you're to get any further in your investigation, it seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Ala Mhigans. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. Oh boy. So, you're determined to press on with your investigation? Then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Ala Mhigans' trust, and the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect, to vouch for you. Coin does the talking in Ul'dah, but the Ala Mhigans are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible, a common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Garleans. Wait, they want me to liberate their home from the Garleans? Come on. Gundabal belongs to the Ala Mhigan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. Oh, God. Let's go back to Minfilia now. Boy. They better not send me out here for one quest and then send me right back out to Little Ala Mhigo. Good morrow, Rizlin. I trust your investigation is faring well. Why, thank you, Tataru. Yes, it is. At least, well, kind of well. I don't know how anybody could not like Tataru. Like, seriously. There are people who don't like her. I don't know what is wrong with this world. Welcome back, Rizlin. How fares the investigation? I see. Given all that they have suffered, it is of little wonder the Ala Mhigan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. They have had their homeland taken from them, and for the past 2 decades have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have the means to take in all those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Ala Mhigans now live on the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. Would that more could be done to ease their hardships. I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. But let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens there is an Ala Mhigan native among the Scions. I should be pleased to introduce him to you. Okay. Your Ala Mhigan comrade is named Heribert. He joined our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no effort towards that endeavor, I have no doubt that he would be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Heribert is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. Alright. No. You know why people don't like her? Because she knows how to drink. And I'm just gonna say, Tataru is a Popoto after my own heart. It's true. She knows her way around a tavern. Yes! If it isn't Rislin Hollis, the Scion's rising star, is there aught I can do for you? You wish to win the trust of the people of Little Ala Mhigo. That is a daunting task, my friend, even for our own countrymen. I would like nothing more than to help, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. I used to be a member of the Ala Mhigan resistance, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same, the liberation of Ala Mhigo. Yet whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades, and they'll have nothing to do with me. Now, while I have no more friends in the resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is Albreda, and she is a resident at Quarry Mill. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. They have you going all over the freaking world here. Just all over the world. You want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Ha! Why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. Bert sent you? Ugh, that worthless whoreson! He abandons his comrades, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. I realize Harbert was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man, and if he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's Mefred, captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. There is a little bit of language in this. A little bit. Hi, I'm Mefred, a proud man of the Ala Mhigan Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain, it's Galleon, sir. His wounds gone and festered, and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time. God damn it! I asked the villagers for aid, got on my knees and begged, but they refused to lift a finger. If Galleon dies, his blood is on their hands. These Quarry Mill cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to Albreda. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and try. Oh boy. Clearly I'm going to earn their, we're gonna save this guy. We're gonna save this guy, and then they're gonna let us in. One of Mefred's is in bad shape, you say. I'm sorry, but there's naught I can do. I want to help, truly I do. They're my countrymen, after all, but that means going against the Elemental's will. I've been at Quarry Mill long enough to know how right terrible the beings can be. I couldn't forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, it'd be Charlene, the Hamlet's resident hearer. If you take the matter to her, might be as she'll listen, though I wouldn't get my hopes up. You wish to aid the Ala Mhigans. You are possessed of a kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant your wish. This authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelveswood. All outsiders, be they babes at the breast or men grown, are judged of a night whether they may have a place beneath the boughs. Alas, the Ala Mhigans' petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive of the wood's bounty. Ever has it been since time immemorial, and ever shall it be. You know what? I'm just going to turn into my white mage and heal him. Can't I just do that? That's how it's to be, then. The bloody hearer might as well kill Galleon herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on their bloody will. I cannot wait until the resistance is free of this place. I led my men to Quarry Mill hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. The problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Hells, Galleon can't even stand. As you well know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us, so I have no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, long antelope horn is a traditional remedy with poison-purging properties. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd be forever in your debt. Oh, where am I gonna get these horns? Oh, right here. Alright. You know what? What? How did I miss that guy? How did I miss him? Oh. Alrighty then. Mudkin, he's as bad as freaking Midgard Stormer on my shoulder. Ah, you're back. Tell me you've got 4 horns with you. You're a godsend, adventurer. Praise Ralger, there's at least one woman in this place who gives a damn. Now we must need to find a way to prepare them. Yeah, cute Drago. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Buscaron, would you? Some comrades of mine told me about him once. They said he never turns away folk in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, he'd like to have the tools to make medicine. I'd be grateful if you could take the horns over to him to have them ground down. When that's done, bring the powder back. Give it to Faramond here. Godspeed. Oh boy. Yeah, Midgard Stormer is a cute Drago. Let me see if I pull him out. Where is he? Ah, there he is. See? He's a cute Drago. Plus, he's cute, but he's he's very judging. Like, he is always judging everything you're doing. Like, you'll be sitting there crafting, and he's on your shoulder, and he's just glaring disapprovingly. Here, let me pull him out. He is a very judging dragon. Let's see. Where is he? There he is. Isn't he cute? He's cute. Ah, Rislin, ever a sight for sore eyes. How fares the adventuring? Rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. You got something to show me. Well, these look like good old antelope horns. Need them ground down to make a medicine, you say? Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. Aye, I'm no stranger to the remedy. An Ala Mhigan friend once used it to treat my festering wound, years and years ago. Safe to say he saved my life. What's that? This is for an Ala Mhigan soldier in Quarry Mill. Huh. So it comes full circle. Well, I hope it helps the poor sod as needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head off about payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. Alright. It is well to see you return. Have you the medicine for our brother? Gods bless you, adventurer. I'll see that Galleon receives treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It has been a terrible burden on him, trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend. Ooh, 27. We're actually getting there. Adventurer, Galleon has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. He shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his condition's like to deteriorate to where to where it was before, or worse. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Albreda. Might be as the woman's seen something. Why are they just standing around there? They should be out there looking for him. Ah, finally. It's about time you came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Quarry Mill some time ago, and he left me this sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to Little Ala Mhigo. Ah, blast it. Would that I had known that he was what he was thinking, I'd have stopped this folly myself. The love Galleon bears for his brothers is so strong, he's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. Yeah, it looks like we gotta go find him. Out in the wild? Alone? That fool! That great, big, sentimental fool! My men and I will scour the wood for Galleon. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. Alrighty. I hope I don't find him, laying dead out in the woods here. Or in a cave. Watch out! A goblin! Uh-oh. And he's dead. And he's dead. No, not Midgard Stormer. Galleon. Captain? But why? You should all be on your way. Who do you take us for? We're Ala Mhigans, and Ala Mhigans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore? Gods damn it! The oath to reclaim our homeland? We'll set foot on Ala Mhigan's soil again, together, or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing, he'll wish we didn't find you. I can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. I will see you back at Quarry Mill. No. That was not a poor goblin. He was going to kill that guy and steal all of his change. Actually, steal all of his gobbies. His his trinkets, his sparklies, or however goblins talk. His jingle shine. Are they jingle shines? Is that what it is? Jingle shines. I'm pretty sure. Galleon's expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take to the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask of me anything and it's yours, so long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Ala Mhigo. That's all? Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well. I will provide you with the letter to show to Gundobald. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I've no doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you. Night, Glend. Night, Gabby. Yeah, I'm just gonna go a little bit longer. It's a good place to stop, but because my voice is already my throat is already getting a little raw. But I'll catch you guys later, maybe Sunday. Chewy. Oh, Chewy's like, Mommy, where's the foods? Where is it, Mommy? No, get down. All right. Highly recommended. Oh yeah, we're not quite to Hawk Manor yet. That'll be next stream. Then stuff starts getting interesting, I think. Although I don't know, the Sylph stuff was pretty fun. Chewy, dang it, cat. Hold on. Choose. What is with you? Wait, is this where I need to be? Oh yeah. Why have you returned? You are not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. Well, oh god, he's laying all over my lap. He is not a small cat. Not a small cat at all. You spoke with Mefred. It has been so long since I last heard from him. I had feared him dead. Well be praised. Whoever you are, Mefred sees you as a friend, and any friend of Mefred is a friend of mine. I know of this masked stranger you seek, and will tell you what I can. An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near Little Ala Mhigo of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about their trysts, but they are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obliged to talk. Oh, alright, Boo-Boo. What are you doing, Chewy? He just wants love. Chewy just wants love. He's been feeling neglected lately, because I've been giving, like, almost all of my attention to Daisy. But, you hear him purring? Oh my god, he's purring! You can hear him. Oh, man. Alright. A masked man. No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be. Gundobald sent you. Listen, I told them it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing the masked man and... Oh, you don't know anything about this. Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me not to think I'm in for it. Nobody replied. You're still a ghost. Well, I can't I could. I don't know. Where the hell? Oh, man. Alright, Chewy. I know you want to purr for the world. Because you're purring for the world now, cat. But I need you off my lap. Come on. God, I can't find these people. Alright, where are they? They're on the outskirts? They're on the other side? I don't know. No, I can't. I don't care what anybody says. Finding your way around this place sucks. What? Have I been meeting any masked men lately? Let's see. Nope, can't say I have, but I'll be sure to tell all my friends you're looking for them. There's a bunch been sulking about, right suspicious-like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and that there's trouble. Mark me words. Alright. So, you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There is an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I don't know, or it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Ala Mhigo. Naught would do but to depose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got our revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Ala Mhigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time, though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me. Oh, this Ala Mhigo subplot is just like, can we get through this already? Hey, adventurer, you done talking with the old bear? I've got a message for you from Wilred. Wilred? I like Wilred. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. Now I'm interested. He's impressed that you've won over Gondebald and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over at the craggy area north of here. Alright. Time to go meet good old Wilred. Ah, dang it, I'm getting... Get out of here again. Here we go. Oi, oi. There we go. Thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you, to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you, or someone else? Curl got your tongue? No matter. Whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get her! Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Well, that ended fast. I won't let you foil our plan. You're stronger than you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it, we'll reclaim our homeland. Oh, yes. There is a lot of wooing going on with characters and the Warrior of Light. I fairly have probably a half dozen husbandos in this game. Just saying. No, it's not. It's not. It's great. Attacked by Wilred and his cronies. That they would go to such lengths for the sake of this plan of theirs. Left to their own devices, the young fools are like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Wilred mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. What power could he be speaking? Gundabal. What? Bertliana? Or, I don't know how to say that. Oh shit, it's been a while. What? Bertliana? God's preserve, what happened? I was out foraging when the corpse brigade came. They took me to their hideout and they... The whole while they laughed at me. They said that I suffer because I cling on to hope. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Ala Mhigans? Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you, those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this? Wilred. He saw me outside. He was so angry. I must tend to Bertliana. In the meantime, I need you to go to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. Nah. That was just a little over dramatic. I try, though. I try to make it entertaining for you guys. I mean, anybody can listen to someone just read monotone. Alright, so what am I gonna do? Ascertain the youth's intentions. Stuff all over the place. Let's see. Wait, I have to do 5 different things. What? Oh, they gotta have me... Oh, going around freaking Ala Mhigo. Alright, hunting knife. What else? What else? Wilred. Oh, mighty Ralgar, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppose us ever again. Or oppress us. Not oppose. Similar word, different meanings. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gundabal's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now, where in the 7 hells did I put that bloody map? There we go. What those animals did to Bertliana is unforgivable, and to think they look down on us. Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no longer. I'm with Wilred to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. Oh boy. Yes, I know, map. Actually, this game has lots of maps. See all these maps? These are beautiful maps. And I actually can have a map in my inventory, see? Oh, I don't know what that is. Alright, I'm gonna open... No, I don't want to open my... But I can even open maps in this game. And I have to find treasures on the maps. Can you believe it? It's the best thing ever. It really is. It's great. Let me see if I can get one for you. Let's see. Saddlebag. We'll open a gazelle skin one. See. Alright. So see, you actually... It's kind of fun. So you get this treasure map, and it's just shows a small part of the map, and you've got to find it on the bigger map. So this I wouldn't even know. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, wait. Is that it here? No, I don't think that's it. But anyways, that's what you do. And it's fun. Gone. A whole lot of them. Then it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands. But what exactly is it that they mean to do? What's this? A hunting knife. And a map of Zanrak. Wait. You said Wilrid spoke of crystals, did you not? But they couldn't possibly mean to... By the gods, this is rank madness. The young fools are untrained and unblooded all. They have no notion of how dangerous the Amalja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yalms of the crystals. They are headed east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late. Yes, there is a lot to do in the game. Oh, look at that. And it's very fun. It is very fun. I hope more people play this. I hope more people discover this game who are looking for an experience like this, find it and play it. Because I do think there are a lot of people playing other MMOs out there that are not meant for them, but like they're not the MMO for them, and I think this game would appeal to them much more. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Wilrid, did no other survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. We... Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offering of crystals to Ralgar. Summon him. Just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak into Zanrak and make off with the lizardmen's cache. But they caught us and so many dead. Gods forgive me. Heathens! You shall pay for your crimes with your souls. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I regret our young one's transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for your youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of all of the Ala Mhigan people. This hope I will guard with my life. Oh man, I don't have my overpowered abilities. I gotta do this old school. This is kind of deja vu a little bit. But I think I'm actually doing more damage this time. Oh man, I gotta kill these guys. I don't even have any AoE. Oh. I failed the duty! No! Come on! I couldn't have failed the duty. Wait, he already died? Oops, oops. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. You know what? No. Fuck it. I'm going as a tank. We'll go as a tank. Screw this. I'll keep him off of Wilrid. Alright, let's get this. Alright, there we go. This is a little better. Dang it. Alright, this is actually easier, much easier as a tank. Okay, that went better. Your skills at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths could learn much from a woman like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Ala Mhigo. Wait! We've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, ripe for the picking. Have you learned nothing, Wilred? Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No one said anything about... The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Rhalgr. He swore... Enough. I will hear the rest of the sorry tale back at Little Ala Mhigo. I dare say Rislin will wish to hear it as well. Poor Wilred. Poor guy. He just wants his homeland back. His intentions are good. Ah, damn that La Habrea! Damn you, La Habrea! I'm gonna have to kill that guy. Eventually. No more lies, Wilred. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Rhalgr, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution. Nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilred. Our home may not be lost to us. Or our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Ala Mhigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy. But whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. I won't, I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. sorry I tried to get you killed. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Ala Mhigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. Alright, let's just... I'm hoping I get sent back to the Waking Sands, because I think that might be a good spot to end. Let's see. Would that we had more information to offer, but what Wilred told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you'll find and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of young ones who died by his poisoned words. Ah, there we go! Report to Minfilia. There we go. Oh, yeah. I get anything good today? Nah, not really. Well, you don't really get much. I mean, you don't even get experience for doing the New Game Plus. That's something I think they should change. They should give you experience for it, because that would get more people to play through it on other jobs. Come on. Oh, dang it, Midgard Stormer! Stop getting in the way! Alright. Thancred, come on now. Risland. Oh, yeah, he's saying this. Alright, whatever. He's still bummed. Maybe if you didn't fail, Thancred. Maybe if you weren't a failure. Ugh. Welcome back, Risland. I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill in Little Ala Mhigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Brea? Planted the knowledge of summoning impressionable young minds, you say? Precisely the kind of deception the Ashians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. Oh, Totaro, I love her. I love her. Alright, let's pick up this and then. While you were tending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends, the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Brea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the self-same area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we will pick up La Brea's trail once more. Neuraxia can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her, and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Risland. Oi! Oi! Oh, hey, my wizard eggplant sold. Okay, so, where... Oh, she's in the solar. Alright, let me just talk to her here. Let's see. Walking one is to investigate Sinister One? Then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with the Walking One and the Ash Crown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a digging one named Medrod had an encounter with a scary masked one. This masked one is most certainly Sinister One. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One, Medrod. Digging One is to be found at Fallgourd Court Float in the North Shroud. Alright, so now we have to do... Now we're back to the Black Shroud. Okay, so I am going to go back. I think this is probably a good place to end it, because now we're going to start following breadcrumbs trying to find... Yes, trying to find La Brea. And